What's going on, guys? It's DigimonTCG coming to you with an opening. Now, today was really cool. We actually went to our pre-release for the event for Digimon Cross Encounter. Really excited. And they were selling boxes, so I have a box to open for you today. And I'm going to go over everything, but not only that, we are also going to actually be opening our premium deck set as well. I actually got this a little bit a while ago. I was just waiting because I feel like opening just one of these is really not a huge... I don't want to like waste the whole video just on this because I feel like going over the starters are pretty self-explanatory, and I'll talk about like the competitive versus non-competitive. So this is going to be a pretty lengthy video. We're gonna go first with our pre-release stuff, and then we're gonna go into our actual premium set opening. I'm really excited for both of these. So without any more wait, here we go. So first off, I wanted to show I actually won the pre-release. I won 4-0 today, and this is the War Growlmon. Pretty cool here. This is actually, I've been trying to make a habit of winning pre-releases to collect at least one copy of the card here. So really excited I got that. So let's put that off to the side for now. Let's see if we could get it right at the corner here. Good, perfect. And if you don't know, when you participate, you also get this over here. This is from BT8. This is the Agumon. That's the look at the top 4. And add one card with Greymon in its name, or one card with Dragonkin and it's traced to your hand, and then the rest go to bottom of deck. So really excited to have that as well. We have our pre-release pack here, 2 per copy. And then we have our 25th anniversary pack. This is actually really exciting too. You get one of these for every box you pick up. So pretty excited for that. In terms of what is in here to pull, we are going to do we have Agumon, Greymon, which I think those ones I really do want to see. Security, I think it's BT5 Greymon, so it's an alternate art for BT5 Greymon. You also have Miramon, Monzamon, Seedramon, Airdramon, Tyrannomon, Betamon. Betamon, a lot of people want to get that one. Numamon, Mamamon, Metal Greymon is another one, and Devimon. Promo Devimon actually, as a one of these cards reprinted in here, is actually pretty huge. So we get 3 cards per pack. We'll open this toward the end, right when we transition to the other, the premium set. And then we're going to open this first. And so hopefully we pull something really good out of this. And with that said, let's get into it. All right, so we have the pre-release pack, and we're going to open that up first. Okay, hopefully we get some good stuff. Really, I'm picking up the pre-release cards for just the fact that I can possibly make a little bit of money back, possibly maybe sell these to other people, or if it's something really good, I'll hold them for myself. So the first card we have is Shoutmon X5B. That's not bad. It's not really played as much, but it is a pretty cool box pre-release card. So we have that over here. And then as far as our other one... Wait, what? Hold on a second. What? Wait, what? That's actually kind of funny. Oh my god. Pre-release 4B and 5B. Both of them were in the same pack. I've actually never had something like that happen. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, we have the X4 and the X5B as our 2 pre-release cards. Pretty excited for that. Alright, let's open this up. So it is a sealed product. We're going to use our turtle letter opener to open this thing up. And I'll try to go a little faster once we get through some of the cards, so that we are not, you don't see the same cards over and over again. So we have our Zenjiro box topper over here. Pretty nice. I'm going to put these off like a little bit. Maybe, how do you like it? I think this one, or, you know what? We'll try to do it this way, just so it's a little easier for you guys to see. So we got the 10-0. What do you guys think? Do you like the names in here as the Japanese names, or do you like the translation? I think the translation for this is the Germany, but let me know what you think. Also, if you don't know, we have a special entry pack. So the special entry pack over here is you get this like red starter deck that came out in Japan, but it was never released in the US or North America. So it's pretty crazy amounts of good cards from previous sets in here. You got the Agumon, Greymon from starter deck. I think those are good pulls. Gaia Force is another good pull. War Greymon is another good one. Tai Kamiya is good. You get a Gamamon automatically as a promo. So let's see what we get from here. Let's open it up. We'll open it up this way. And let's see. First we got Gamamon, and then we have you know what? Actually, this is not bad. We got the Volcdramon. This is the security +1. I think actually some people do play this in the Jesmon builds. So it's not too bad. Definitely not on my top ones that I wanted to pull, but not bad regardless. So let's get into our opening over here. We're going to start with our first, and hopefully we pull some good stuff. I'm really looking forward to the Jesmon support. So we have Troopmon. Let's see if we can focus. Focus. There we go. We got Troopmon. Gaussmon, good for Blue Cross. I mean, Blue Flare. Kokuomon. We have Gazamon. This card is really good in pre-release. Once you have 10 in trash, then it gets Retaliation all turns. Plasma, Decker, Launcher, really good. Good to bounce a level 6 or higher. So this could get rid of 7s, really. Pretty good. We have Weasel, Gamamon, one of the things you need for Gamamon. We have the Gogamon. Come on, focus. I don't know why it's not focusing that well. All right, here we go. We have Sika Mepa. I don't know how to say it. Melbergamon, another good card for Blue Cross. Spadamon, Angoromon, and Greymon. Pretty cool. Definitely going to be trying out the Blue Flare. Really cool. Like that. Let's get into some more rares. I'm going to try to divide them into super rares, commons, or stuff like that. We have Burning Star Crusher. We have, what's this one here? Sunflowmon, Healing Therapy, Asuramon, Cyberdramon. Honestly, not a lot of people are playing this card in Blue Flare, as far as I've seen. Maybe a one of, but it's not a crazy good one. Madleomon, Shortmon. We have our German-named option. I feel like this is like a recurring theme. We always get something in every single set. We have Demi Miramon, Spadamon, Immoral Ruler, and Lotosmon. So pretty cool there. Again, I'm going to start going a little faster once we get into a few packs. I just do like to kind of focus on that over here. Now, I really like that they gave support to Beelzemon in the set. So Bowmon, I'm really excited for the Bowmon. Darulamon, one of the Cross Hearts cards you have to play. Cherrymon. Personally, Cherrymon was such a good pick to use in pre-release, though. Just redirect attack to any suspended. Healing, Therapy, Skull Knightmon, Pile Dump, Skull Baluchi, Renamon, Azure. This is a Lord Nightmon card, or like it's for the Nightmon deck. Really good. First rare is Sparamon, and second we have Amano. So more rares over here. Really interesting fact for pre-release too. I would highly suggest, if you can help it, try not to play any of the purple cards for that. Unless you have the U, because they really don't do much if you're playing pre-release kind of thing. We have Shortmon, so let's go a little faster. We got Shortmon, Saltmon, Weddingmon, High Visionmon, Maleomon, Sunflowermon, Tactimon. One of the really cool. We have our our Beelzemon from BT10. This is when really cool effect. You could trash up to 3 cards from your deck. Then for every 10 in your trash, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. And the thing is that this could be used in Cross Hearts as well, or actually can even be used for like the regular Beelzemon. But you gain memory after the attack for every 4 in your every 10 in your trash. So at the end of the attack, you potentially can get 4 memory back, potentially keeping it your turn. We have Pile Volcamon. No, again, the card I can't pronounce. We have an X4. That's a good rare. That's a good rare to pull. And we have Gauss Gamamon. I'm looking forward to playing the Gamamon deck just for fun. Kind of like just really interesting. So again, I'm gonna go past a few of these if we have already seen them. Gazimon, Pile Dump, Tactimon, Daemon, definitely a card for next the next set. Male Bergermon, this is pretty good. We have a Kiara, and we have Taiki. So you know what's really cool is I'm not honestly probably not gonna play the Shoutmon deck this format just because I feel like it's not my style, you could say. But do you guys like the names that staying in Japanese? I like them. We have Tinkermon, really good security control kind of card. Vegemon, Balmon. Like I said, we're going to go a little faster here. We have Pulsemon. So this is the Pulsemon that's used in the deck. This is blocker if you have 3 or fewer security. This is actually a really good 3-drop. I'm looking to maybe try out some Pulsemon plays. Mushroomon, Griffamon, Shamon X4, Blastimon. We have Thesismon. This is pretty cool. You can, if you have 6 in hand, you unsuspend. You can draw 2, and then when you attack, you can discard 2 to unsuspend. So kind of like an extra Worky Rush. And for our other card, another Gauss. All right. Haven't hit any super rares yet, so hopefully we get something. Burning Star. Let's go a little faster. I see where we're at. We have a new defense plug-in C. This is pretty cool. Gives your Digimon reboot and blocker. Impulse Memory Boost. Played Pulsemon for free. And delay to memory. Pretty good stuff. Starmon. Crazy. Shoutmon. Deckergermon. Really good. We have Sansamon. This is a pretty interesting card. If you're going to use cards with like -1 security effects. This is definitely a good card. And then for our other card, we have our main mode. So we actually got our main mode first super rare of the set. Pretty cool. Look at that. Nice. We have a pretty cool Sakuyamon. We have our, let's see, let's just go a little faster. I'm just seeing if there's anything here that potentially are cards that you may want to hold on to. Death the Cannon is pretty cool. So we have Death the Cannon here. What it does is if it's milled, it just goes to your hand. And then you can play it, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. It's not bad. We have another plugin as well. This is the plugin O. This is just 3,000 until the end of your opponent's turn, which sometimes is actually a little bit more important than you think because you can give something 3,000 and then your opponent has to keep in mind that that has a 3,000 boost until the end of your turn. And then it's like a mini Hammer Spark in the security. We have Baosmon. We have a Greymon. All right, here we go. And anything? Oh, wait. Oh, that is nice. That is a lovely alternate art. I'm actually really happy about that. I've been looking to play Jesmon, and this actually just made my day. Oh my god, look at that artwork. We have the nun with a samurai sword. That is really good. I'm happy about this so far. This is a win right away. So Sistermon over here. Let's kind of lower this. We already know what's in here. Let's move some of the trash out of the way. That made me happy. I've been pulling really good this weekend. I got a few others, secrets and alternate arts. So let's keep going here. We're gonna try to speed through some of this. This was a really good card in pre-release. If you guys still have pre-releases, definitely put this as one of your level 6s. You can unsuspend it on Digivolve, and then it has blocker, and then when it deletes the Digimon by battle, you can unsuspend it. So keep in mind that there's not a lot that's 12,000 or more in the set, so this can block twice. So this definitely saves you in the long run. We have Pikmon, we have Blazing Memory Boost, and we have Kano Wisemon. So Blazing Memory Boost, I'm definitely going to be trying out the Blue Flare deck potentially down the line. Really excited though. Just actually while we're here, let's sleeve up the Sistermon seal. I just don't want to get it dirty, so we got that sleeve there. We have our Burning Star, Sunflower, Defense, let's see, we have Gogamon, Tactimon, Tokamon, Grandest Soul. Alright, we got our rare, we have a Sparrowmon, and we have Decker Greymon. So two really good cards. Let's keep going here. We're not going in any particular order in this. So we have Skull Knightmon, Mighty Axe Mode, definitely used in the deck. We have Ballistamon. Haven't pulled any of those yet, but Ballistamon is a blocker if you have Crossheart. Other Crossheart card here. Just trying to see if there's anything we haven't hit yet. Nothing yet right now. Oh, we might have got something in the back here. We have Decker Greymon, and we have our Justmon X Antibody. Pretty cool. I'm really excited for that. I think that that's the last one I needed. I did trade some people and get it. So hopefully we get some other good stuff for that. I got very lucky, as I said before. So we got pretty much that, and then we have Taiki here. And we have Lotusmon, so 2 rares. Okay. From what I heard here, if you pull the, what's it called? The Alphamon. The Alphamon is like a double, it's like it takes the spot of a secret. So we haven't pulled it the other, so there's always there for hoping. We have Dark Knightmon and a Sansamon. Not bad. Over there. Let me tell you, do you guys go for, like, that's definitely would be lovely if I got that in my collection here. Oh, got to talk about this card for a quick second. In pre-release, this card was so good. Digivolve for 3, first off, trash 2 from one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you can play out a 3 and a 4 from underneath it. In a pre-release format where the colors don't really matter, this card is so good. You can Digivolve basically into stuff... and be able to play out like Crossheart stuff, and then you gain the effects of those tamers and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. Cherrymon as well, like I said before. Nothing really too new here. Male Virgimon, we have Taiki. Oh, hold on a second. Not power, but the thing went off here. Let's see if it pops up here. Let's go back to it. Yeah, we go. All right, so we got that, and we got Metal Greymon. Very nice. I think I only have 1 Metal Greymon, which I need like a few more to play the deck. Mushroomon, let's keep going. Let's go a little faster. I know you guys are waiting. You want to see all the other pulls. I know it. We got a Greymon and a... this is like the ultimate level from the Angoromon, and the Greymon is both really nice. Okay, last one on one side here. I know I was like switching back and forth. I ended up just picking up like cards on one side. Let's see here. Anything new. Not really. We have our Justimon, and we have our Tenjuro, so 2 more rares here. We still have a lot of... I think we get 7 super rares, so we have plenty to get to, so hopefully we get something good. So let's see here. We have some crazy stuff here. Nothing really. Baby Dramon, I got a pre-release card. This is actually going for like $95. It's kind of crazy on the pre-release, but... probably will go down. We have Anglomon, and then what do we have here? We have Venusmon. So Venusmon is our Force SR. Really cool effect of giving everything on the field minus security, and then Digimon that have my security can attack her and don't have their Digivolving effects and stuff. So anything inherited also does not work on that, which is actually kind of crazy. So we have our Hero to Disguise and the Dark Knightmon. Over here for another few rares. All right, guys, come on, guys. Let's pull the Alphamon. Let's get the Alphamon. We have our stuff here. Nothing too new. Just trying to go a little faster. We have our first yellow tamer, which is the Akari. This is the one that you play the Darulamon out of, and then you get a draw 1 if you hard play a Digimon with Crosshearts in his name. And we have a regular Sistermon seal. Wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, what else do we get? We have Tinkermon, we have this stuff, we have this stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm going a little faster. We have another Kari, and I think there's something in here. It is a Dark Knightmon X. I'm actually going to be testing out the Dark Knightmon. I've always been a fan of the black color, just so that I can see like what really works in the deck. We have some cards, some cards, some cards, some cards. Some cards. We have our X4B and Ruli. Sorry, Ruli is the tamer from the new Ghost game. I actually like her character. I think it's actually pretty cool. We have Kokuomon, Lokomon. We have some of the other stuff here. All right, we're getting down to the last couple of packs, so hopefully we get a SR alternate art. Ooh, nice. We got the Omnimon X Antibody. Let's take a look at that card over here. Now, if you don't know, this card is actually so good. If you don't know, basically what it does is when digivolving and when attacking has same effect for both. You can delete. Well, first on Digivolve, it deletes the highest level. I think it's highest level or DP. Return all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level to the bottom of their deck in any order. But what it also does is that when you attack, you can look at your opponent's security and trash one card out of that. Or when you, and also it's a one digivolving and it's once per turn. But you can only do it if you have placed one X antibody or level 6 card from this Digivolution source to the bottom of its owner's deck. I actually, one thing I did actually forget to, I didn't realize, was that that effect has to occur. I played someone who didn't do that in our pre-release, and didn't realize that it didn't activate. But yeah, let's see if anything else here. So we got everything here. Getting to the last couple here. Hopefully we get something. What did we get? Whoa, we got the Jessamon. We got the Jessamon GX. This is my 4th copy, believe it or not. I bought one box prior to this and opened it on site. So unfortunately, this was not my first box opening, and pulled the Jessamon. So that is our secrets and our altar arts, and we have one more card left in this box. I think we should be getting one more SR. I think. Wait a minute. What's going? Wait. Okay. For a second, I saw a black card, and I was like, my heart kind of stopped. But we got our 7th one, which is Ganku X Antibody, as our SR here. So that is pretty much everything from the box here. We'll move this stuff out of the way a little bit here. But just to recap, let's move this out of the way. Let's take a look here what we got. So in terms of the pre-release event, we have a Gamamon and we have a Volcamon. This is the security +1 as an inherited as a level 5. This definitely can be used in the deck. So we have those as our things here. The irony of getting an X4B and X5B pre-release is actually kind of funny. Even though they're not used, they'll probably be low value in terms of the pre-release. It is actually kind of hilarious that I pulled both of them in the pre-release. In terms of our SRs, we pulled main mode. Let's see. Let's go through it a little bit, each one by one. We pulled the Ganko X. We pulled the Omnimon X Antibody. We had the Dark Knightmon X Antibody. We pulled the Venusmon, the Metal Greymon, the Jessamon X Antibody, and the main mode. All of those here. Not bad. And then for our secrets, let's take a quick look again over here. Really excited. I actually took out my Jessamon GX alternate art that I pulled and put it in my collection binder because I really don't want to damage it in any sense. So now it's good. I pulled my 4th copy. I'm done looking for Jessamon GXs. I've had enough of them, but I'm really excited to have pulled all of those. That's really cool. And then here's the system on seal. That's really exciting for me because I really wanted to get the system on seal. And I love the artwork. This is a really good artwork here. So that is it for this part of the video. But we are going to transition in a second. We're going to put all this to the side. And actually, let's leave up the Jessamon GX just so we don't have any damage to that. So yeah, now they're both sleeved. We're going to put this on our side over here with the secrets here. We'll put the rares off to the side. The rares were pretty cool. I think I have pretty much everything from the rares already. Just because I tried to make a collection of everything first weekend. We have the Zentaro. Now let's look at the pack here. So out of this, I really am looking forward to be getting either the Agumon, Greymon, Betamon, Numamon. I know some people are looking for. If I get, I'll be happy. And then Metal Greymon and Devimon. So we're looking for the Metal Greymon honestly as one of the biggest ones. But I'm gonna definitely be probably buying 1 or 2 more boxes this format. So let's see what we get first. Oh, nice. This is awesome. Let's take a look at that beautiful artwork here. So we have the Greymon. This is the Greymon that has the plus 2000 effect on it. Let's see what our next one is. Tyrannomon. I feel like this is a good set. Even if I don't pull the metal, I already won with just getting the Greymon. I'm really excited for that. And our last one is Monzemon. Oh, look at that. Look at that lovely picture. I'm really excited for that. That was not bad. Red, blue, and green. Look at that. That's really nice. That actually was a good pack to pull from. Really excited for that. And definitely want to get all. I think it's 12 of them in total. So I'm definitely going to be trying to get those when I have a chance. So let's put that over here. Now let's move on to another exciting thing. We're not done with this video. We are going to be doing the Jet Premium decks, and I've just opened it. I do have one. What I would recommend is if you do get one of these, try to get 2 of them, one for collection and one for holding off. So let me show you what you get, what the box looks like. So this is obviously the box, and then the back over here we see what we get. We get the 2 starter decks, we get the sleeves, we get this promos, 2 of each, and we get 2 lucky packs, which I'm excited about as well. And then we have the Jessamon and the Ragnar Lord. And we'll be going through some of the cards. I'm going to be splitting them up into essentially what I feel is going to be competitive and what I don't think are going to be competitive. So that is that. So let's start off with the promos. So what we have here are 3 promos. Each one is of 2 copies of it. So we have 2 Judgment of the Blades. This is pretty cool over here if you ask me. 2 Judgments over here. Let's go a little closer. You can see that's an alternate art. That's really nice. I like that. That's cool. I do like that. Over here we have our 2 Brave Metal, 2 of the Brave Metal here, as you can see. Let me try to go closer. Come on, stop the blur, stop the blur. Up, down, there we go. That's really nice, crisp artwork. Over here, again, you get 2 of the Brave Metal. And of course, the one that everyone wants to hold. Oh my god, my computer, second time it's done this tonight. Alright, let's keep going. Is the Fly Bullet over here. Look at the artwork over there. Let's try to center where the camera is. Yeah, look at that. I'm really excited. 2 of them. I'm fine with 2, honestly. I mean, I'm going to hold the other one in case I want to open it at some point in the future. So, that is that. So, now we have this little protective layering in between. I always like to go through layers over here. So what else do we have? We have Jessamon starter deck sleeves. This is pretty cool. I definitely be trying the Jessamon sleeves out. Let's take a look at the artwork there. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see that there. That's pretty cool. And then we have, our Tamer card over here. That's the Ragna. I'm definitely going to be making a Ragna deck. Look for the profile in the future. So we have those over here. You get so much with this. I feel like this was a great buy, in my opinion. You have the... this is actually one of the coolest things, I think, is the memory gauges. One is Jessamon, as you can see here, and the other one, I don't know if it's easy to see, but is Ragna. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, there's Jess. And then this one is the Ragna. Yeah. I think this is the first time, actually, that... normally in Star decks you get both of them, but like of the same type or the same like archetype. So that is what we have over here. Well, we can put this off to the side. This is not as important over here, but these are really nice. We have what people are going to be looking to talk about is the premium deck set lucky pack. We're going to open that in just a sec, and we have the starter deck. So we are going to be going through each of the cards, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be splitting them up into what you're going to be using for the competitive scene versus what you just get from the starter. So we have the 2 decks over here. But before we get into those, we are going to take a look at the lucky packs here. Pack openings are always really fun. And again, like if you want to watch the whole 30, this is probably going to be a 40-minute video. So let's see. So what we can get from here are one of 4 cards. A Metal Greymon. This is the one from EX1. The BT6 Madoki, the Metal Tyrannomon, and the Venom Myosmon. I'm hoping to get a Madoki Betamon and a Metal Greymon. Let's hope for the best, guys. Hope for the best. Alright, so hopefully we pull a Madoki or Metal Greymon. And the first card is... Ah, yes, that's a win in my book. We got the Madoki here. That is an awesome... Madoki always is going to be really good, I think, in in a lot of different formats for the fact that it just is a floodgate card. So you'll always have good stuff with it. So we got Madoki. Can we hit 2 for 2? Can we get the Metal Greymon? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Card number 2 is... Ah, nice. We got the Metal Greymon. So this is the Metal Greymon that came in EX1. You do sometimes play it with the Metal Greymon or the Greymon. I think of it piercing. But I'm really glad. These were the 2 I really were the most hyped about. Everything else I was not as hyped about. But with that said, let's go into our 2 decks. Now, I'm going to start with the... it's a little easier to go through this way. But I'm going to be going over first the cards from the Ragnar Lord and kind of briefly telling what each one does. So we have the eggs, the 4 eggs here. This is Sakutomon. You do definitely play this as a competitive card. This one, basically what it does is, I'm not going to go on every specific one, but when you put when you play another Digimon with Legend Arms in its names, you can gain 1 memory. Sorry, let me read this right. When you play another Digimon with Legend Arms in its names by an effect, gain 1 memory. So there, the whole point of Legend Arms is that you play cards and then you look at the top of your deck, or you play cards from hand, essentially by the effect of the other card that you're playing, and then it has to be 7 costs or less. So all of them have an effect, and I'll kind of talk about what each one specifically does and how to play style. So we have the Zubamon here. We have 4 of these over here. This is a competitive card. The deck itself, you practically play it with 2 sets of the cards. So basically what this one does is when you play it under a black Digimon or Legend Arms card. And if you do, it will be able to pop. I think it's a pop. You reveal the top card of your deck, and then if it's a level 7 or less, or sorry, play cost of 7 or less, you can play it. So basically what happens is you play this card, you look at the top card of your deck, and it's okay, it's this card coming up, and then you play it immediately. So this will then get its on play effect, which will activate as well, which is all kind of putting it underneath another card. So that is what that does. And then I think it's when if you have a Digimon in black in play, when you swing at your opponent, you can delete a 3000 DP Digimon or less. So that is a competitive card over here. Then we have 4 copies of the Zuba Eagermon. Kind of the same playing on play. You can you can put this Digimon underneath one of your Digimon that has Legend Arms. And then when you do, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. And the inherited, it's the same effect except when attacking. So you definitely play that. I'm putting this on the side for a specific reason. You'll probably see later down the line here. We get only 2 copies of Doraemon, but your turn you can reduce the play cost by evolution cost, by 1 when you digivolve on top of this. And then it has an end of turn DNA Digivolution effect over here, which is kind of cool. We have 2 copies of Durandamon, and this one is once per turn when one of your effects places a Digivolution card underneath this Digimon, it gets 3000 and security +1. You only get 2, but you need to play 4. And then when attacking, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and play a Digimon with Legend Arms in its traits and 7 play cost of 7 or less without paying the memory cost. And then as an inherited, it has an effect of while this Digimon is Ragnar Lord Dramon, it doesn't activate security effects. So essentially it's an ADP, which is actually kind of cool. And then we have our top end here, which is the 2 Ragnar Lordmon. So that is what you're doing. So basically, as you can see here, this is the red side of things, but you play the black side as well. So you have the 3s, you have the 4s, you have the 5s, and you have the 6, and then you eventually get into Ragnar. And then you have the other side of it. Now I'm going to just go through these. So you have 4 of the Kodamon, but unfortunately this is just a vanilla level 2 plot cost. It's not really used in the deck. So it is an interesting card. You can always use it for other decks, of course, as well, or even itself. But we're going to put it off to the side just as something that's not really used. We have 4 of the really broken card. This is the Chikorimon. This stops Digimon from having play effects. Any all turns, players cannot reduce play costs. So if you don't know anything about the Shoutmon engine, they're all pretty much like Digicross requirements, so this would say no to that. Then we have the Ludamon. So basically what this one is the equivalent to the Zubamon here. And basically what it does is when you play it, you place it underneath one of your opponent's Digimon. I think it has the same effect of looking at the top card of your deck. You can play one Digimon with Legend Arms, yep. So it's the same kind of effect, except now you're going over the other one. And what this one does actually is it gives it has an inherited as blocker. So actually this is the one you kind of want underneath red, but eventually you'll have both of them underneath. We have Gladysmon, which is another vanilla. Again, really not used in the deck as much here. We have Tai Ludamon. This is basically giving your Digimon reboot as a when it's played. You can place it underneath one of your opponent's one of your Digimon. If you do, again, you look at the top card of your deck. I think that's what this does. By placing this Digimon under one of your other Digimon that's red and has Legend Arms in its traits, at the bottom, one of your Digimon gets reboot. So yeah, this one just gives it reboot, but it does have the same inherited as the Ludamon as giving it blocker. So that's pretty cool. You have a dual-colored Nightmon, which is okay. Again, not really used. We have 4 copies of the Raijinmon, Raija Ludamon. I don't know how to say it. But basically, this one, it says on your opponent's turn, it can't be deleted by opponent's effects. And then it has the same inherited of DNA Digivolving into it. So that's that. And then we have 4 copies of the I think it's called Bryu. I don't know how to say it. Bryu Ludamon. Basically, makes on your opponent's turn, it makes Ragdollormon unaffected by my opponent's Digimon, but on play it's once per turn is affected. So when you put a Digimon underneath it, or a card underneath it, places a Digivolution card underneath this Digimon, your opponent's effects can't delete this Digimon or return it to hand or deck until the end of their turn. And then when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and it plays a level 7 out of it. And of course, so this card is really good. Again, it's the equivalent over here, and you kind of want to play 4 of these and 4 of the Duranda. And then we have some options here. This is just, you can play Legend Arms. If you have Legend Arms, you don't need to worry about the color requirements. But you have 2 of these, and essentially they delete the opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. And it's a 7 cost, if that makes any sense over here. And then we have 4 Legend Arms Alliance. This is a really interesting option card. This is played at 3 to 4 copies in the decks. But basically what it does is that main effect, you can play 1 Digimon card with Legend Arms in its traits, and the play cost is 7 or less from your hand without paying the memory cost. So that basically says like it's played as a level 4 almost, instead of like a level... Plays at a level 4 instead of playing like a full 7 cost if you're like playing the level 5 or something like that. And then its main effect lets you look at the top cards of your deck and then reorder them either to the top or bottom in any order. So what's nice about this and why it's important is that, remember, a lot of these cards look at the top card of your deck and flip them over. So if you know what you're doing, if you know like, okay, I'm going to hard play this card now, basically what you're going to be able to do is you're going to look at the top card saying, okay, this is my 7, I'm going to play this, play the 7 out, and then play the 4 out, and then like be able to go from there. So you play 3 to 4 copies of that in the deck, and essentially that is the entire line that you're playing here. So let's sort of put that together, because I will be probably putting a deck profile at some point in the future of this deck. Sorry, I've been talking a lot, and again, we are 40 minutes into this video. I apologize. It's not. I tried not to be too long with this video, but it is what it is. So we are going to clean up this area a little bit, just keeping the cards that are going to be competitive played in what, well, the other ones maybe you want to hold off on, or at least just like consider like what you're doing before. But we only have one more part of this video left, which is looking at the Jessamon deck, and I know a lot of people are excited for this deck specifically. So we have 4 of the Gorimon here. This is if your opponent has 2 Digimon or more in play, that your Digimon gets 1,000 additional DP. this is on your turn. But most people play the draw one Goremon. So if you are, I mean, there might be other. This might be a good fifth egg sometimes, but not really used as often. We have 4 copies of Candlemon. Again, this is like the vanilla you don't really play. We have 4 copies of Solarmon. In terms of how many you play, I'll leave it up to you. But usually you play 3 to 4 copies, or sorry, 2 to 3 copies of it in here. We have the new Huckmon. This is the Huckmon that basically when you play it, you play Sistermon, you gain a memory, and then it gets all turns. If this Digimon has Huckmon or Royal Knight in traits, it gets a 1000 DP. I think it's good at it as a 2 of, but some people have been playing it more. Right now, I'm going to put it for 2 because that is what I play, but you definitely can consider that whatever you want to play it for. We have 4-play Miramon, just another vanilla. We have the Bao Huckmon. This is, again, kind of like the similar effect inherited of like the Huckmon that you can... it gets a 1000 if it has like Huckmon in its traits. Or Huckmon in its name, Royal Knight in its traits. We have Skull Miramon, again, just a general vanilla over here. Where are we going here? Good. We have Savior Huckmon, played at 4, absolutely. Savior Huck, this is a really good one. I think this is the one that plays a Digimon card with Sistermon in its name from your hand or trash. So this is kind of a really big deal as the level 5. Volcanomon, not really used. And then, oh my god, I keep clicking. Sorry, guys. 2 copies of the Jessmon Blitz. You do play 3 to 4 copies of this in the deck. You have the Ganko Mon. You can definitely play this. I don't really play 2 copies, so I'm going to leave it here for your choice, but really good effects. Then we have our Sistermons. We have 4 copies of the new Sistermon Blanc. So what this does is that when you play it, you get to draw 2, trash 1, and then it has decoy. So in other words, for if like Solarmon were to be destroyed by an effect, you can actually destroy the Blanc instead. We have 4 of the new seals. This one is, if I remember right, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then add 1 card with Knight Huckmon or Royal Knight among them to your hand, and then you trash the rest, and then it gives your Jessmon reboot. I'm not going to try. It's this Os Generics. One of your Digimon gets 2,000 for the turn, and then if you have a Digimon with Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight's traits, you gain 1 memory, and one of your Digimon gets piercing. Yeah, I mean, it's a 1 of, but it's not really used in the decks as far as I've seen, so I'm going to put it off to the side here. We have 2 copies of from Master Disciple. This is basically a version of like memory gain, in a sense. So what you do is you're supposed to play this card, and I think it's a searcher. I think it looks for top 3 of your deck and it adds 1 card with Huckmon, Sistermon, or Royal Knight in traits. And then as a delay, you can reduce it for the turn. The next Digivolution you use with a Huckmon or Royal Knight is reduced by 1. And then we have Quake, Blast, Fire, Father. Not really played. So overall, that is what we have. That's my video for you today. I am actually pretty happy with my pulls. Unfortunately, we did not get a Alphamon reverse foil, or whatever you want to call it, black and gold. Hopefully, maybe I'll get 1 or 2 more boxes, but I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of money for it. It's a chase card. It's meant to be like that. But with that said, what do you guys think? Are you guys going to be picking up this set a lot? I know it was a long video, but I hope everyone enjoyed it and enjoyed my opening. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.